Hey guys, this is like my fifth remake of Frozen Part 3. Hello. Um, eyeball. So we left off from when Mother Gothel was all these different villains, and now we're going to explain why she was the one that cursed Elsa, other than being all those villains, which is part of the explanation of why she cursed Elsa. So, Elsa was, she, blah, blah. She was cursed by Mother Gothel, who is the evil queen, the evil stepmother, the evil witch, which is basically just the evil queen, and Maleficent. She's all these different characters because they are obsessed with girls' beauty, they're jealous of girls' beauty, and all of that. So that's what I think. Um, and going back to the movie Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent curses baby Aurora when at the baby Princess Aurora's crowning, or whatever it's called, whatever the event was called. Um, so that kind of reveals some things about her. Um, so, hi, kitty. The cat's distracted. Uh, so, um, so, what am I trying to say? So, you're probably thinking, like, well, she must have cursed, Mother Gothel must have cursed Elsa at the big crowning, right? Well, doesn't, with what I'm going to tell you later, it doesn't really make sense because the mother would have had to know that she was cursed, and obviously she did know, but she didn't, like, get all the information of, like, her father, because Elsa's father knew all these different things about how to take care of, like, frozen power and stuff. Her mom didn't really seem to know, though, because she didn't really seem to help Elsa, like, with her gloves and stuff and all her magic power. In fact, she didn't really talk that much. The only thing that she said was, like, Honor, like, what's going on? Like, in that scene where, like, Elsa calls to her parents, like, Anna's hurt. She's hurt. That's, like, literally the only line that she has. I think that's the only line. Either she has one line or two lines. I can't remember. But, so, her mom knew she was cursed, but she didn't get all the information, about how to take care of somebody with frozen powers and how to take care of the consequences from a frozen heart or a frozen mind or something, whatever. Um, uh, so her mom knew she was cursed, she just didn't know how to help her, which we'll get to that part later. So with that being, with her mom not really knowing anything of how to take care of Elsa, um, Mother Gothel couldn't have done that at the coronation because of the way it works, because uh, Elsa's father went to, like, trolls, went to different people, different characters. Aw, kitty. I want to show you a quick clip of Jenna's cat. Isn't she cute? Aww. I don't know if you could see her or not, but she's so cute. And now her tail's twitching. She's literally an angel. Scratching that itchy nose. So basically, she would have had to had to have cursed Elsa at night. And going back to the actual movie Maleficent that Angelina Jolie was in, she went up to baby Aurora's window, like, sometime during the day. Maybe it was night. It kind of looked like night, It could have been early morning, I don't know. But she went to baby Aurora's window sometime during the day or night. Um, and probably kind of like what Maleficent did in that film. Uh, Mother Gothel probably did that too. She went up to the baby, went up to the window where she could see little baby Elsa, just like with baby Aurora, and she probably cursed her from the window. And of course, magic could seep through the window. Or seep through the window. I mean, magic. Like you can do anything with magic. So the window probably wasn't open. And if it was open, then why would they have it open? I mean, maybe it was really hot or something. I doubt it would have been hot outside because, I mean, who knows when Rapunzel was. When Elsa. Why am I. I'm confusing myself now. So, who knows when Elsa's birthday was, but most likely the window wasn't open and that Mother Gothel was just able to have her magic seep through the window, cursing Elsa. Can you see? This lighting's really bad. So that's what happened. So she went up to the window, and then the three good fairies, just like with Baby Aurora, instead of all three of them giving her gifts or like doing that, one of the fairies, I believe it's Merryweather, who lifted the curse from Baby Aurora's bad luck with Maleficent, but it could have really been any fairy in that moment. Maybe all of them could have used their magic to like weaken the curse to make it slightly better. So after Mother Gothel cursed Elsa, they weakened the curse. They made it better, making her able to feel things and able to bring back summer and stop the winter. So they did that. Probably Merryweather did it, but who knows? I mean, maybe all three of the fairies worked together. Because love is a very strong feeling, and that's what uplifted the snow. So they probably had to use all their magic to do that. Because that's a pretty powerful thing. It probably takes like several people to do that. So they were probably watching over baby Elsa because they probably knew about baby Aurora, and they probably knew that Maleficent, aka Mother Gothel, aka Evil Queen, aka the evil stepmother, was somewhere out there. And they are probably related to the fairy godmother, so they probably were like, you know, send the fairy godmother down, help Cinderella, have a special day or something. I mean, don't all the fairies know each other somehow? They probably do. But that doesn't really matter right now. So that's probably what they did. And going back to the actual story, the Snow Queen that the movie is based off of, they probably weren't alive during the time of the Snow Queen. Because who knows when they were born, but they probably weren't born that time of the Snow Queen story when it was written. And let's just pretend that, like, the time when the story was written is, like, non-existent. Like it could have been written at a totally different time instead of, like, the 1800s. Let's just pretend that. And that, like, later, they were born, and that, like, they were not able to help the Snow Queen, who was cursed by Mother Gothel, because that's when, like, Mother Gothel started. She had the same plan as she did with Elsa. She was like, she's gonna become a villain, nobody's gonna stop me, and since the good fairies weren't there, or any fairy was there to, like, uplift the curse or whatever, So, she became a villain. She wasn't able to feel love, and she actually became very angry because during that scene where Elsa's like mad, like trying to protect herself from all those guards who are trying to kill her, she turns into pretty angry. So it's like she's almost turning into a villain because of her anger and like the look on her face. She's just like, get out of my way, or I will kill you. So she nearly became a villain in that scene. Who knows? But if it weren't for the power to love, then like nothing could have happened. So who is? Oh, um. So that's probably what happened. Um. So yeah, they uplifted the curse. They weren't able to do that with the Snow Queen, the actual Snow Queen though, because the fairies weren't born yet. Because of course fairies are born. They're like humans. They're born. They may live longer, but they still have to be born. They have to be given birth to. Just the same way. Kind of like with Tinkerbell. They were probably born from like a baby's laugh with the whole dandelion thing, like little dandelion fluff. So that's probably how they were born. I'd imagine so. It kind of makes sense when you think about it. But anyways, that's what happened. So the curse was uplifted, and then the good fairies had to wake up, and then the father woke up. The King of Arendelle woke up in the middle of the night after that happened. The good fairies were able to talk to him. They told him, go see the witch that's in Brave, because she has all those potions. She's a wise woman. She probably knows about the trolls. She told him about the trolls. She gave him a map and a book to tell him more about the trolls when he went, because the good fairies told him to go see the witch that's in Brave. And then he went to go see the trolls, and he had a little chat with them. They told him what he could do, what the consequences were, how to handle the consequences, things like that. Just informing him on how to deal with somebody with magical powers and what could happen to other people because of that person with ice powers. So they just kind of told him everything he needs to know. But of course the mom didn't wake up, and the good fairies told him not to tell his wife about it because they thought it was so dangerous that they shouldn't tell anybody else. Like that should just be kept secret in their family, and that they should just keep it between them, but only one person should know how to handle it, because if somebody else knew how to take care of it, then it could be much more dangerous for the family. So only one person could know how to help. So there's a little bit of danger there. So that's what happened. So that's how the dad knows so much, and that's how the mom knows so little about how to help Elsa. Which goes with the whole thing, because if it happened at baby Elsa's crowning, then the mom would have been told to go with the dad to see the witch and the trolls, from Brave and Frozen, to get all that information, but that didn't happen, obviously, because her mom didn't help Elsa at all throughout the movie. Like, she wasn't really there that much anyway. So that's probably what happened. So that's my theory on that. In my next video, part 4, can you believe it, part 4, I will be talking about the relationship between Elsa and her mom. I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys like this. Go check out Jenna's videos. Go check out her channel. I love her so much. And I'll see you guys later.